this one is for them to develop.
Great. Continue. So, thank you for participating in our activity. Receive again last, let me discuss and explain this. You are ready for the discussion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's start now. So, the topic for today is concept of entrepreneurship. So, the objectives is already mentioned. So, dito na tayo. Definition, entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurship is the process of initiating, developing, managing and operating a startup company while taking all risks involved to make profit. So, dito daw, sa entrepreneurship is a comprehensive process that involves initiating, developing, managing, and operating start venture. It demands creativity, risk-taking, leadership, and an aim to generate profit. Entrepreneurship is essential for innovation and addressing societal needs through new products and services. It encompasses the journey from idea to execution, requiring strategic decision-making, resource management, and adaptability. So, please read po. Anyone?
An entrepreneur is a person who conceives a creative idea and takes steps to convert that idea into a business model. Ang idea is for future profits.
So, para sa'yo, para lang sa'yo kung ano yung pagkaintindi sa entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur is, it's like to convert idea into business.
Okay, tama. Great. So, yan, tama yung pagkasabi mo. Yung entrepreneur is a visionary who creates value of transforming ideas into a viable business. The entrepreneurs are known for the ability to identify opportunities, marshal resources, and take a calculated risk to turn their vision into a reality. They are innovators, risk barriers, and economic change agents who contribute to job creation and societal progress through business development. So next. So please read. Anyone? Volunteer?
One of the entrepreneurs organize this person has savings for us to fund business ventures. Employees, hire people to operate.
So, so para sa iyo, ano yung naintindihan mo sa dalawa? Kunti kahit
Sa competence, maraming din yung naiiwan na para invested sa business. Tapos nakakata sa employees. Okay, sila mga mas tao para mag-operate sa business.
that's right. Tama yung sabi nyo, dahil yung mobilizers capital is yung personal savings, tama. Tapos yung employers operate a business. Okay, Tito. That's right. So, dito naman tayo sa 3, 4, 5. Sino po yung gustong magbasa? Okay.
Both of the service provider offer service like spa, parlor, etc. Supplier of the product, make goods and service available. Tax pay tax service support government sector. Service provider. Hello po sa yung para nag-offer po sila ng ganay po ng mga partner, supplier of the product. Sila sabi naman po na sila din po ang mga
sabi nga niya, ang service providers, entrepreneurs fill service gaps in society, like salons, spas, and repair services. These services enhance everything living. Sa na-mention din niya sa 4 is supplier of product. They create, deliver goods to meet market needs, ensuring stability and competition. Sa number 3, taxpayers. Nasabi rin niya na ang taxpayers daw, entrepreneurs pay taxes that support government-funded services like roads, school, and hospitals. Great job. So, personal entrepreneurial competencies, PECS. Pag-ibasa po.
Personal entrepreneurial competencies. The personal entrepreneurial competencies are characteristic successful individuals must have limited knowledge, skills, and attitude. These are motivated performance.
Okay. Thank you. So, dito naman, personal entrepreneurial competency are the qualities that make someone a successful entrepreneur. They include knowledge of market, skills in planning and communication, and attitudes like confidence and perseverance. They are grouped into a 3 cluster: achievement cluster, planning cluster, and power cluster. So, the first is achievement cluster. This pertains to the desire of an individual to fulfill or realize something. This desire is strong to an entrepreneur who will not stop at any obstacle but take a obstacle as challenges. Hence, the following characteristics are dominant in the person. Pagbasa po.
Opportunity. First, seek and act on new business opportunities. Besides, just one opportunities to pay, finance, equipment, land, work, space, or assistance.
So, dito naman po sa opportunity seeker, sa A, identifies and acts on new opportunities na sinasabi dito. And din sa B naman, in short, uses creative means to acquire resources like a funding or space. So, next. Number 2, please read.
First is takes equipment or production to overcome obstacles. Make some devices or extraordinary network takes strong judgment in the face of decision or disadvantages.
Thank you. Dito naman po sa persistent, in short, yung A ay tinutukoy dito ay tries different ways to overcome problems. Dito naman sa B, sacrifice and works and hard to finish tasks. Sa C naman, stays firm in decision despite challenges. Number 3.
Number 3 is committed. A. Set for responsibility for problems to come. B. Helps all employees to get the jobs. C. Seeks to satisfy the customer.
Okay, sa number 3 naman, thank you. Sa number 3 naman, sa committed naman, in summary, sa A, accept responsibility for result. Doon naman sa B, helps employees succeed. Sa C naman, focuses on satisfying customers. This is... So, number 4 and 5, anyone?
Risk taker. Risk A. Takes moderate risk. B. Preferred situation would involve in moderate risk. Values efficiency and quality oriented. Always study to raise standards and aim of excellence. B. Strive to do things better, faster, and at a lower cost.
So, may question ako sa isa lang. Sa palagay mo, ano yung ibig sabihin ng risk taker in your own opinion?
Ano po sa share? Para kung gagawa kami po ng business, kailangan po din mag-risk na kung babagsak ba o hindi. Or mag-improve po ba?
Okay. Tama. So, ibig sabihin ng risk taker, sabi sabi nga niya, dito natin malalaman kung malalaman isang bagay kung tayo ay mag-risk or i-bring natin yung pagkakataon na yon para malaman kung talagang successful or hindi. Yan. So, yan. Sa number 5, values, efficiency, and quality-oriented. Sabi nga kanina, sa pagkabasa niya, is sa A6 to improve work standard. Doon naman sa B, work smarter, faster, better, and cheap. Number B, planning cluster. Anyone po? Kana. Number 6 and 7.
Things goes in the eight. Sets clear and specific short-term. Sets clear and long-term goals. Information seeker. A. Personalizes information and clients, suppliers, and competitors. B. Six experts to level business or technical advice. C. Contacts all information and works to obtain information.
So, thank you. So, ibig sabihin po, based po dito, in summary, yung information seeker, A, gathers information on markets and clients. Sabi naman, consult expert and professionals. Kasi uses networks to gather a business intelligence. Dito po sa goal seeker, sa A, in summary, sets clear short-term goals. Dito naman sa B, defines long-term business objectives. Dito naman po sa 7, information seeker, in summary, sa A, gathers information on markets and clients. Sa B naman, consult expert and professionals. Sa C, uses networks to gather business intelligence. Anyone po sa A? Okay.
Number 8 is systematic planning and monitoring. A. Develops practical step-by-step plans to reach. B. Plans the alternatives. C. Monitor progress and switches to alternative strategies to make design to objective.
May tanong ako, kahit unti lang. So, palagay nyo, ano yung ibig sabihin ng planning and monitoring sa business?
Planning and monitoring para planning.
Volunteer. Sige.
Monitoring progress is parang minamonitor ko po sa aming business kung lumalago ba ito o hindi. At kung may dadagdag na po ba para ma-improve ang iyong business.
Okay, tama. Planning monitoring. Dito natin malalaman, sabi nga niya, kung yung planning mo is yung planning, tamang planning, i-develop yung planning and monitor the planning kung yun ba ay magiging successful. So yun. So in short, dito sa A, summary, creates step-by-step plans. B, evaluates different strategies, and C, monitors progress and makes change is needed. So last two,